What's good? What's good? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfelly. I know what the business is, man. Back talk about some boxing, man, as usual, man. I might go live for the fights tonight. I don't know. I might pick one to go live on. Might try the HBO card, man. I'm not too excited about the PBC card. But definitely want to check out Jalen Love and Peter Quillen. But yeah, man, you going Errol Spence is out here throwing shots at Terrence Crawford in top rank. And pretty much knew it would come to this though. It's not unusual. They gonna go back and forth. Crawford is rumored to fight what's up, buddy name? Jose Benavidez October 13th. So yep. So that ain't a fight that I'm looking forward to. I mean, it's a solid fight, but I don't even say it's a solid fight, man. Benavidez is not 100% all the way back yet. That's an actual fact right there. And what's going on, Mark Blake, man? What's going on, Wonderful Life of Bob? What's going on? Yeah, so, Crawford coming back. He going to fight in Nebraska. I don't know if it's going to be in Lincoln or Omaha. I think he fought in both of the venues, man. So, little fun fact before we definitely get into the topic of discussion. Bob Arum actually made Crawford give him some of his fight money back to fight in Omaha when he fought Gamboa, Yuriorkis Gamboa, because he didn't believe that Crawford could pull in Omaha or Nebraska. And Crawford had to give some of his money back to Bob just in case Bob took a loss because it was a risk for Bob. And Crawford showed up, and they showed up and showed out for Crawford. That place was electric. And Bob Arum didn't give him his money back. He didn't. It was on Brad Pearson. So Bob Arum, that's what it is, man. And people don't know how Lomachenko got on a fast track to the WBO because he paid Bob Arum to get him on a fast track to get the WBO title. Bob Arum drops the money in the WBO pocket. They ranked Lomachenko after I think his first professional fight, and then he got a title shot in his second professional fight. So like I said, if you don't think these sanctioned belt bodies, what's going on, man? If you don't think these sanctioned belt bodies aren't corrupt, all that's money. It's about money moving up and down the sanctioned belt bodies. And Bob Arum has a tight relationship with the WBO. 2006, the WBO became considered a major belt and was actually implemented as part of being undisputed. Used to only need the three other ones, but now in WBO, makes it 4 you got to have. So apparently, if you go to Errol Spence's Twitter account, which I'll link the tweet into the description. So give me a second here, and you can go check it out when you get a chance, or hop off and come back on and check it out. And I'm gonna read exactly what he said after I drop this link into the description. All right, fellas, just give me 1 second. Here you go. The link. You go to the link right here. What up, Magnetic Shamel? I see you, bro. That's the link. And Errol Spence say, "I'm not entertaining no boxer. He said, I'm not entertaining no boxer. I'm not going to fight no time soon. Top rank not going to throw him to me yet." Talk about Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, he said he ain't fighting. He ain't going to entertain Terrence Crawford because Top rank is not going to throw Terrence Crawford in there to him. I just put the Twitter link into the description. And Earl Wright and people, and it's funny, man, you go through the same thing with a lot of top premier boxing champion fighters, man. They always to blame the majority for stuff not happening when it's blatant. And time again, you see Bob Arum stopping the biggest fights from happening. He was the reason Pacquiao and Floyd didn't happen. That was the reason why. He didn't put Pacquiao in there with Floyd until Pacquiao pay-per-view numbers started diving hard, and then it was worth it. Then he had milked Pacquiao completely out, man. He had milked him completely out. He dried Pacquiao completely out. And then it was worth it for him to throw Pacquiao in there with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. He even had in-house fights that he couldn't make, like Juan Lopez versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. He never delivered that fight. You know what I'm saying? He signed Marquez to fight Pacquiao. He milked that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we've seen this story before, and people still gonna get hoodwinked. Same thing Eddie Hearn doing. They just exploiting premier boxing champions for clout. Eddie Hearn using Deontay Wilder name to boost Joshua. Now it's starting to backfire. Same thing, Bob been doing. People blatantly see Bob Arum not making the best fights. Putting his fighters in with guys that don't even deserve to be in there with him. His fighters' skills are getting diminished because they're not being challenged. That's a fact. And we know Crawford is not going to be let off the porch to fight Errol Spence. We know that. You know that. And the fight should go to whoever the network got the most money. We know who got the most money. He's Premier Boxing Champion. And if you don't believe me, go watch Jeff Horn and Crawford enter that fight. And Terrence Crawford is begging Bob Arum, come on, Bob, let me go fight those guys. He's begging them to go fight those guys. But all of a sudden people still saying Errol ducking. I mean, Crawford fighting Jose Benavidez, man, on ESPN, all right? Errol Spence about to fight Mikey on pay-per-view. And then after Mikey, I'm going to do a video later. Hopefully he fights Sean and Danny and get a belt. And hopefully Keith Thurman be back. So you telling me Bob Arum is saying that's a pay-per-view fight, Errol and Terrence, all right? He says a pay-per-view fight. So let's dissect it, man. Yeah, what's up, Sean Tor? I see you, bro. I see you. This is the Spence problem. This is what others saying. This is Spence problem. He got to keep fighting who in front of him. He's the boogeyman welterweight division. Top Break knows that Crawford is a fight that Spence needs, like Triple G and Canelo. Not really. It's a fight that he needs to really make a splash. I agree, but as far as right now, he just need to get this Mikey out the way. That'll put his clout up. And then he need to go get the WBC belt from Sean and Danny. And then he need to go get Keith Thurman. Then he going to be all the way up, all right? That's a fact. He going to be all the way up. But what I was saying is, all right, they want to do this pay-per-view. Say it's 50-50. And then hypothetically how this may play out is Errol Spence picking up the IBF already. He's going to pick up the WBC and the WBA. How is that 50-50 when Errol Spence is bringing 3 belts to the table to the sorry-ass WBO belt? How does that make you 50-50? Now, if Crawford had the WBC belt, I'd be like, okay, maybe 60-40, something of that nature. Crawford brings like nothing to the table but the WBO belt. That's not 50-50. And on top of that, how is Crawford going to be a pay-per-view star fight on ESPN Plus at versus Jeff Horn? Nobody really saw it, all right? Fighting Jose Benavidez, fighting that English guy, fighting Carlos Adamo. Those are not pay-per-view building fights. Those are not notoriety building fights. Those are not fights that's going to get you the pay-per-view. So how are they going to demand 50-50 from Errol Spence in the pay-per-view? I mean, it ain't lucky if they get 70-30. What people will say, put somebody say in the comment section, what people will say, well, Crawford is pound for pound number 1. That's not a negotiation tactic. That's an objective list. I mean, you might get somebody to say Golovkin. You might get somebody to say Lomachenko. You might get somebody to say Usyk. You might get somebody to say you're Errol. You might get somebody to say Mikey. That's a very subjective list. Yeah, fans think Crawford is the one ducking Spence. They do that to Premier Boxing Champion fighters all the time. All the time. They're the ones that, what's up, Greg Abernathy? What's going on? They do that to Premier Boxing Champions all the time. Y'all don't see this occurrence, man? It's an occurrence. Same thing Eddie did with Anthony Joshua. Make it seem like Deontay ducking Anthony Joshua. We know that's not true. If people really admitted it on the other side, they know it's not true. They know Anthony Joshua out here looking bad. He a fool. Nobody can legitimately get on here and look me in my face or look me in my face in person and tell me Anthony Joshua, they believe Anthony Joshua not ducking Wilder. He not scared. You can't get on here and tell me that. You can't tell me that. And they doing the same thing. And everybody know where the money at. Money at Premier Boxing Champions. And if you got the money, they'll send their fighters over there. Period. People say, well, Crawford fought Felix Diaz and John Molina. Those ain't no big guns from PBC. At all. No big guns. Read some of the comments, man. Crawford will only have the WBO belt. Bob is shitty businessman. We know Spence ain't ducking no one. Just like Wilder's situation. We know Wilder ain't ducking. Exactly. We all know that, man. We all know that. It's just those people on the other side, trying to rationalize the irrational, and the media not picking up the truth. The media know what was going on. They hated the day they created Premier Boxing Champions from the jump. And all those fighters that came under that banner got that same hate. You know, you got a little Stevie Kim saying, "Oh, I'll never go to a Premier Boxing Champions. I'll never go to a Premier Boxing Champions event." But he was covering one not too long ago. I think it was a Broner Vargas fight. You know what I'm saying? You got Dan Rayfield that shit on him every time he get there. But who else giving you good fights? You know, Dan Rayfield can't even say you with a straight face that Top Rank or ESPN is giving you great fights. They're not. They not even gave you one good fight card this year. And that was the Isaac Dogboe, Jesse Macadone fight card. Had Brian Jennings fighting one guy on there. Had Jesse Hart fighting another guy. That was the best fight card. You know, it was a no-name brand fight card, though. What's going on, Gregory Riot, bro? The Troll Hunter. Oh, yeah, we working early, man. Think about going live for the Kovalev fight. Maybe mixing in the Premier Boxing Champion fight card. I'm not doing that whole Premier Boxing Champion fight card. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not doing that whole card. I might do the Jay Leon Love fight, and that's it. With Peter Quillin. But yeah, man, Carl, yeah, if you just getting in here, Errol Spence called out Top Rank, so they won't let Terrence Crawford cross the street. I'll read the exact tweet once again. He said, "I'm not entertaining." This is Errol Spence. "I'm not entertaining no boxer. I'm not gonna fight no time soon. Top Rank not gonna throw him to me yet." And that's a fact. We know that, man. You know, Lomachenko gets his opportunity to take chances in his career. You know, they made the Linares fight happen, you know, and, you know, they let him go fight Gary Russell when he lost to Lacilito, when Lacilito lost his title on the scales, all right? They let him go fight Gary Russell over at Showtime. He went to purse bid, Showtime, with Al Hammond and then won the purse bid. Lomachenko came and fought Gary Russell. That's his best win today, in my opinion. Gary Russell is his best win, you know what I'm saying, as far as his best, most talented fighter. I think Gary Russell is a way more talented fighter than Jorge Linares ever will be. Like I said, every Jorge Linares fight he fought, he's lost. Every step-up fight Linares has fought, he's lost. And that's facts. Every fight that he fought, he lost. May have been Antonio DeMarco when he could have fought Broner after that. May have been Sergio Thompson. He got knocked out early in his career. I mean, he beat guys he supposed to beat, like Luke Campbell. That was closer than it was supposed to be. Gesta, that was closer than it was supposed to be. Anthony Corella, he fought him twice. Why? Why would you fight a guy like that twice? Well, what was the meaning of that? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what they're always going to do. They're always going to overrate what certain guys do, like Lomachenko. Come on, man. Linares had been stretched 3 times. What's the difference? And Linares was getting with Lomachenko. You know, he really was. He was getting with Lomachenko, man. And that's a fact. That's a fact, man. And Davis is ducking Lomachenko. How is he ducking a guy that he's not even at the weight class no more? Please tell me that. How are you ducking Lomachenko? How are you ducking the guy that's not your weight class? And when he was at your weight class, he didn't unify a belt. Lomachenko didn't unify no belts. At 126, he didn't unify with nobody else there. At 130, he didn't unify with Miguel Burchett. He didn't try to unify. He called Tank out, but did they send a contract? No, he moved up. Come on, Lomachenko moved up in 3 divisions and held the same WBO title, all 2 divisions, and he beat Linares for the WA super title. That's it. So what has he done? This dude is 30 years old. Tank is what, 22, 23 years old. Come on. Keep it real, bro. Keep it real. Keep it real, man. Y'all want to push this Lomachenko shit, bro. This nigga went life and death with Linares, bro. A guy Adrian Broner decapitated in sparring. Like it wasn't even competitive. I could pull up the video with Peter Quillin. Faster and slicker. What does that mean? It's been plenty of slicker fighters that got their ass whooped now. Plenty of slicker fighters that got their ass whooped. Don't matter. That shit don't matter. Who gonna win? Faster, slicker, that shit don't. There's been plenty of guys that was faster than Mayweather. Zab Judah was faster than him. You know, been plenty of guys that hit harder than him. It been slicker guys. It been guys that hit harder. Been guys that's bigger. That don't matter. If he's slicker, faster, and Top Rank got the confidence in Terrence Crawford, What we waiting on? Let's go in negotiations right now. Bob Arum talking about in 2020 or 2019. What we waiting on? If Crawford is what y'all believe he is, and you believe in Crawford that way, why doesn't Bob Arum and Top Rank believe in Crawford? Why is he fighting Jose Benavidez with one leg next? I'm just keeping it real. I like both guys. But why is it that they don't believe in him? Why can't he go in the middle of the street and fight Errol Spence right now? Why is he fighting in Nebraska right now, his WBO title? Why is it pound for pound number one not being able to fight the guys he want to fight? Because the promoter works for Terrence Crawford. It seems like Terrence Crawford is working for Bob Arum. Errol don't have a boss. Errol's is his own boss. Man Down Promotions and Errol Spence being advised by Al Heyman. Al Heyman dropped the contracts. He give him the options. Showtime, go time. Whoever Errol want to fight, Showtime gonna roll with it. But we know Bob Arum said this. I'm not sending none of my fighters over to Showtime. They only do 700, 500. Well, he said 700,000 views or whatever. At ESPN, we can do unlimited views. I mean, was it even 500,000 people that ordered the ESPN Plus app to watch Crawford versus Horn? I think not, because the numbers never was released. I mean, has any of the top ranked cards really reached over 1 million? I mean, the Pacquiao fight did, and I believe the Nares and Rigondeaux fight did very well. But other than that, what other fight card on a consistent basis has hit the numbers ESPN should be hitting? Remember, ESPN, this is not on ESPN 2 like Friday Night Fights. This is on basic ESPN, Saturday night, with no college football on, with no nothing going on. And it's still less than 1 million viewers on average watching the ESPN top ranked card. That's a fact. You know, it's a fact. I mean, come on, man. All these excuses, man. Shout out to Edward for the PayPal donation, bro. I definitely appreciate it, family. Y'all want to donate, it don't matter. Super chat or PayPal donation. My PayPal link in the description. Definitely appreciate it. But also check out our new podcast, Raw Uncut. It's the first link in the description. Ronald Gomez, what's going on, family? That bug dancing coon Roy Jones has been talking reckless out here with that Lomachenko-ish. Yeah, I agree, Sean. Jack Mormick, what's going on, fam? Loma overrated. Yeah, I mean, as far as, I think he is overrated. And I think a lot of fighters get overrated in this era. Let me say that for be the first. I think the media and the fans overrate a lot of fighters that they say better than what they are. Loma's a super overrated. And I think he's super talented, but they overrated him, in my opinion. Battle Rifle, we back. What's going on? Yeah, I know. I did a video on that Battle Rifle. I did a video on that. Check that out. I did last night. Roy Jones needs to start smoking crack. D-level the champ. Battle Rifle. Turn the rifle on yourself for believing that BS. Oh, he believed that? Yo, he said he agreed. Hell no, man. Get the fuck up out of here. What's up, Squell? Leon Hart. What's going on, fam? You gonna ask the same question today? Sugar Ray Leonard, motherfucker. Fucking with you, bro. What's up, Sheldon Home? Sean Tour. Crawford talks a good game because his pimp got him behind the gate. Lomachenko Linares show snags an average of okay, that did 1 million. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I'm forgetting. Yeah, that fight was a good fight. That was his best fight of the year on Top Rank ESPN. Kevin Stenhouse, will Crawford fight Pacquiao next year? Nah. Pacquiao don't want to fight Crawford. I'll talk about Pacquiao a little bit in this video. I'm gonna do a video about Pacquiao. He coming back December 2nd. Family Usyk will not survive at heavyweight. I don't think so, unless he changes his style. He could just, and he don't have to change it drastically. We could talk about that. Say that question, United Boxing. Flyox 1. What's going on? Hope I'm saying your name right. I see you here all the time. Roy Jones at the end of his career was brutally knocked out too many times. Mikey and Khan. I did that fantasy fight on Instagram and Facebook when I was doing fantasy fights. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I do fantasy fights and questions from time to time there too. I just don't post my videos. I'm going live, or I do a lot of different stuff on there as well. So the links are in the description to my social media and our new podcast. We dropped 11 episodes. We do more than boxing, so check it out, man. A lot of guys like the podcast. It's Raw and Cut, not for the kids' ears. But somebody asked me a question. Crawford outboxed you, bum. Spence is overrated, especially by you guys. He beat Triple G leftovers aside from Brooke, who has beaten a TBH. Spence is living off of sparring rumors. All right. Well, who Crawford beat? I mean, if you want to say that, because Kell Brook better than anybody Crawford beat. I mean, you say a Gamboa who was never a lightweight, Rock Crawford. I can play the other side of the pillow too. I mean, a lightweight Rock Crawford, a guy that was really a featherweight a super featherweight that was best at featherweight Rock Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Who was Crawford legitimately been in there? Victor Postal? You telling me Postal would beat Kell Brook? No. Tell me Thomas Delorme beat Kell Brook? No. Who on Crawford resume will beat Kell Brook? Nobody. That's a fact. A lot of guys on the resume wouldn't beat Lamont Peterson. So y'all acting like Crawford did something. He didn't do nothing. Good fighter. He beat Jeff Horn, but nobody rated Jeff Horn highly. Good fighter, though. Excellent fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you tell him, put him in there then. If y'all got so much confidence in Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence was looking for an opponent. Mikey jumped up 2 weight classes. What's the fear then? Why are we waiting for Crawford and Errol Spence? We waiting to be undisputed? No, it's never been an undisputed welterweight champion that held all 4 belts. So let's get the hard part out the way. Let's break the ice. Whoever got the most money for the fight, let's put the fight over there. All right, we know who got the most money. Lomachenko came over to PBC and Showtime and got a win over Gary Russell. Kell Brook came over from Matchroom and got a win over Sean Porter. So it ain't no shit about you getting robbed on PBC. You know what I'm saying? They might rob some of they other fighters, but it ain't no issue you getting robbed on PBC. It's not an issue. So who got the most money, come over and do it then. Because somebody's just bragging about Linares and Lomachenko doing $1 million. That ain't shit. $1 million on basic ESPN. ESPN is a basic cable channel. They should at least be doing 3 or 4 or 5 million. At this point, they should at least be doing 3 million per fight card. At least 3 million per fight card. They don't have a closed subscriber base like HBO and Showtime. And HBO has been putting on shit cards, and their numbers on average is still better than ESPN's, I believe. I just want y'all to tell me, since y'all got so much confidence in Terrence Crawford, why don't Top Rank Bob Arum have that same confidence in him? Why don't they have that same confidence in Terrence Crawford? Because obviously they don't. What is the point? What does Jose Benavidez do for Terrence Crawford? That's not no Mayweather versus a Haddon type of fight or a Mayweather versus Marquez 2 comeback type of fight. That's some Mayweather Berto type shit, man. He supposed to be this pound for pound champion fighting Jose Benavidez. Come on, man. He'll fight Terrence Crawford in December on pay-per-view, on Showtime pay-per-view. Whoever got the most money, put the most guarantee money up. You know, it's easy to wolf because ain't nobody. Terrence Crawford ain't calling out nobody on PBC side because he know what it is. He got to beg Bob Arum. Bob Arum is his roadblock, and he get let off the leash. And Bo Mack is his roadblock. Bo Mack is his manager too. Let him off the leash. Why didn't Spence fight Cotto? Because Golden Boy wanted to sign him to a promotional deal. Spence don't work for a promoter. Easy. Fuck. What was Cotto gonna do for him? Nothing. What did Cotto do for Saddam Ali? After Saddam Ali beat Cotto, did he go sell out somewhere and become a big star? No. He got dog walked by Jaime Munguia, like I predicted. Yeah, that's a tough. No, that was a tough matchup style for Mikey. But the way Mikey was hitting the way Mikey hit, Mikey probably stopped him, bro. Maybe if you would have asked me before, like before the Roberts Jr. fight, I would have had, and I didn't really do the film and go back and look at the Lippius fight and the Broner fight like that. If you'd have asked me before that, man, I probably would have said Amir Khan, but I didn't know Mikey had that type of hand speed he had. Mikey got good hand speed, man. He got good power. Shout out to Amon Hunt. Crawford got dizzy by a much smaller Gamboa, while Errol Spence hasn't been as much as had his nose bloody or face swollen. The issue was Crawford can't cross the street without Bob Arum holding his hand, period. Bob Arum not even going to hold his hand across the street. He's not going to let him across the street. Appreciate the super chat. Samoan Pirate, what's good, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Crawford, you shouldn't be saying nothing. Like real talk, man. And like I said, man, it don't matter who win the fight for me. Legitimately, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? I want to be right, and I think I'm picking Errol right now. But if I break down the film, my opinion does change. All right. But all I'm saying is, don't talk if you can't even get, if your promoter won't let you cross the street. The guy that worked for you won't let you fight. And then Crawford manager, excuse me, Crawford manager said, we do what Crawford wanted to do. No, you don't. You do what Bob Arum wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? When Pacquiao, what's up, legendary Top Cat? I'm gonna call it. We get some more hood story started. We get the hood story started on the podcast. I'll let you know. I'll give you my number and I'll email you back so we can get on the same accord, do some research, and we can chop it up. But I'm about to say something. Just lost my train of thought. But yeah, same thing with Pacquiao. I was about to say Pacquiao. When Pacquiao, after his fights, he said, I had to do what my promoter say do. You know, he was saying that. Now Crawford is begging Bob Arum. Like, come on, if they got so much Larnars and Lomas did 1.8 and still not a lot for ESPN. No, it's not a lot. You know, I mean, shit, man. I'm gonna put this in perspective for you, man. HBO back in the day did 5 to 10 million views per HBO After Dark fight card, and that's HBO. ESPN don't have a subscriber base, so if you pay, everybody got basic cable, so ESPN is accessible to all cable-based subscribers, even the basic packages for cable. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody got HBO. How's HBO still doing the same numbers with shitty ass fight cards as ESPN? Spence was free, but this clown Crawford was calling out an injured Thurman bitch move. Yeah, there was he was calling out Crawford. He was saying the same thing, man. He wasn't trying to fight Spence. He was saying the same thing. He got away with doing the same thing that Spence and that Sean Porter was doing and Danny was doing. Oh, Keith Thurman, the guy. I think Keith Thurman number one. And then Terrence Crawford saying he's still saying he went on ESPN. I think Keith Thurman is the guy. That's the guy I want to fight. Dude, he out. He injured. You still called him out. He was injured in April. You called him out later on that year. He's still injured. They asked about Errol Spence. That's the fight we want to see. Errol Spence is I'm just like, come on, man. He's doing the same thing, man. He just got the force field of Bob Arum and Top Rank. See, that's why a lot of guys ride with Top Rank, man. A lot of guys ride with Top Rank. A lot of guys ride with Crawford because he with Top Rank. You know, I'm not talking about the true Crawford fans. I know a lot of true Crawford fans. You know, who y'all got? Devin or Berto? Devin. We talked about that yesterday. I'll get to that as well. Fuck Berto, man. I'm tired of seeing Berto getting his face smashed in. Cool guy. It's time to hang it up, bro. Time to hang it up. I'm more interested in the Love and Peter Quillen fight. The Wonderful Life of Bob J. Bob don't want to promote a black fighter with a loss, and he doesn't know if Bud can win. Exactly. Even he don't know if he can win, man. And Crawford wouldn't have put it on the line. Bud feel like he can win, but if he loses, it's a wrap. He probably gonna drop Crawford. Especially if Errol hurt him. He ain't the same fighter. Because remember when Rigondeaux and Walters beat up on Donaire, and then Bob Arum eventually released Donaire. That's how Donaire got back with Richard Schaefer. Hey, Squall Leon Hart, are they fighting tonight? No, I didn't see the Darren Till's Tyrone Woodley face off. They fighting tonight? That's something I can look at, man. I've been trying to get into UFC. I'm not big in UFC, but I've been trying to get into it. That Cormier and Stipe fight, that was a good fight. Spence said after he go get Horn belt, the fight will get made. That fight ain't gonna never happen. We know that. Yeah. Yep. He said go get a belt and I'll fight you. Yep. That fight ain't gonna get made, bro. Like I said, I said at the beginning, I said Crawford and Smith's not gonna happen. It's not. Lomachenko, Mikey not gonna happen. I'm not saying that Mikey gets zero blame. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, CB Sports? You want to? Oh yeah, for sure. I was about to actually want to hop on. He not gonna get no blame. Mikey deserves some blame. And let me tell you this about Mikey, man. Bob Arum said on Ring, said Mikey was the type of fighter that didn't want to take no chances, bro. He said he didn't want to take no chances. But what I found out, I think Black Fight Fan was saying it, was that Mikey Garcia got paid a flat fee no matter who he fought at Top Rank. So why would I go fight Gamboa for the same money I'm getting to fight Rocky Martinez? I think it was. What's good, family? What's going on? Talking about I don't know if you've seen that tweet. I'm gonna read it again. Errol said, "I'm not entertaining no boxer. I'm not gonna fight no time soon. Top Rank not gonna throw him to me yet."
And he's right. Errol put that on his Twitter.
Yep.
See, that's why I'm going to make me a Twitter today. Fuck that, man. I be missing too much. I be missing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about Twitter. Twitter is the news. Twitter for news. It's not for like. It's not for like social media, keeping up with people. It's basically for news, man. Yeah, it's for news. That's why I like Twitter. It's grown people shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna make me a Twitter today so I can keep staying in the loop. I'll be missing out.
I had to get back on that motherfucker. I had to took some time off from Twitter, man. I mean, the boxers reach out to you and shit too on Twitter, man. That's where you probably get your most interviews at, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to jump down on there.
Yeah, that's why see, I don't want to fuck with no young motherfuckers doing no only young guy doing interviews is probably Devin Haney. The rest of them niggas, just give me mature guys. You know, I interview Zab Judah before I interview a Tank or Adrian Broner. I like Tank. You know.
Yeah, I can't. You know, what I'm saying like. Them niggas right there, too immature. And Adrian Broner, you know what I'm saying? Tank, you know what I'm saying? I give him a little bit of leeway because he's 23 years old. Adrian Broner, nigga, you were 29. You just turned 29. What's your excuse?
When the maturity gonna come? Like I said, he come from a 2-parent household, bro.
That's accurate. But you know something? His father's a beta male. You know what I'm saying? You can tell his mama ran the house. His father wasn't influential like that.
His mama like she ain't no joke though. I be seeing her. I be putting my hands and folding my hands and shit. Like she in my hurt. Like my mama around. Yeah, what you think about? You can just tell some of them women got that demeanor, like, I ain't gonna fuck with her, man.
Oh yeah, I know, like, nah, let me not try this.
Dude was a rocket scientist though. Adrian Broner got off topic for a minute. He was smart. He went to Michigan Tech at like 15, 16 years old. He got sent back for being too immature though.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. He's still too immature now. I give him credit. He know how to make money, though. I'm saying, got his own promotional company and all that. He know how to keep himself relevant. But this was like, dude, like,
hey, what? Hey, Sean Torres says Zab versus Pacquiao. That should be funny. December 2nd. 2 southpaws and shit, man. That should have happened a long time ago. Zab and Pacquiao.
Zab and Pacquiao. That would have been straight fireworks.
The Zab and Colo was a good ass fight.
Yeah, but ain't no guarantee though. In that Zab Pacquiao fight, ain't no guarantee Pacquiao would have won because Zab can crack and he fast and he athletic.
Yeah, when he on this game, he a different animal.
Yeah,
when he mentally right. All the New York guys like that. When we go to New York, you'll figure out why. New York is a boss city, dog. Like everybody think they a boss because it's so much opportunity and it's so much, like it's just so much to do, dog. New York is shit. But yeah, what you think about that Errol shit, man?
I mean, Errol right, man. Well, I'm gonna entertain it, and and he's right. Bob Arum, already said that only way Crawford and Spence gonna get made is if it's a pay-per-view fight. He has to build to a pay-per-view fight. So that's why, as much as we want it, want it now. Top Rank, Bob Arum not interested in making that fight right now. You know what I'm saying? He not. And
how is Terrence Crawford gonna get how is Terrence Crawford going to get pay-per-view by fighting Jose Benavidez October 13th? How is that building toward the pay-per-view?
Tell us, and we'll both know. Only thing I can say Terrence Crawford can do is because ESPN gonna keep pumping him out. They're gonna see his talent and all that. But Bob Arum got to pay somebody, man. He gonna have to pay like Deshaun Porter, Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Some type of try to throw like about $10 to $15 million at Keith Thurman, get him over there to fight. Even if it's just a one-off fight, you know what I'm saying? The fight, the unification fight with Crawford or something. He gonna have to make a player move. Because other than that, Errol Spence get them fights like we expect him to. Hopefully he does. You know what I'm saying? Then ain't no 50-50 going on. It's gonna have to be 60-40 or 65-35, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not doing no 50-50. I'm bringing 3 belts and you ain't bringing shit.
Not only that, but I done fought the tougher competition, and I've been at this weight, and I'm more known than you.
And I already did a pay-per-view with Mikey Garcia.
Exactly. Hey, CJ, do you think now that Conor McGregor fighting October 6th, they're gonna move Wilder Fury to December 8th, or you think they're gonna keep it in November still?
No, they got another UFC card coming December 8th. They got another pay-per-view, so Conor might squeeze 2. I heard he's squeezing 2 fights in this year if he wins.
Well, that depends on if Nurmagomedov, you know what I'm saying, how bad Khabib beat the shit out of him, because Khabib finna whoop his ass. I'm telling you that right now. Khabib Nurmagomedov, so he might try to squeeze 2 fights in there, but he gonna get the shit beat out of him. Conor gonna get the shit beat out of him.
Hold on, Gregory Wyatt say Broner mom needs some effective male domination of her life. Arum and Eddie are plucked from the same tree. Yeah, Eddie is a clone, but But yeah, you said I heard that they sparred and somebody told me they sparred and Khabib put Conor on the ground and Conor got out that bitch. We could beat the favorite. Khabib the favorite. I might drop some money on Conor.
No, you're gonna lose that money. I'm telling you that. Now, if you got some money to give away, then you go ahead and do that. But I'm telling you, Khabib
we'll see.
Only thing Conor can do now when it comes to striking, like the stand-up game striking. Oh yeah, Conor. That's Conor right there. You know what I'm saying? But Khabib can do both. And you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker strong.
I'm gonna tell you this, dog. Get off top. You don't think Conor took all that time off to perfect his ground game?
You can take that time. He probably did, but guess what though? That's what I'm telling you. Khabib been doing this shit since a child. Okay.
Hey, Lawrence Williams said December 8th date for UFC is on hold for Cyborg and Amanda Nunes.
Oh man, Wilder and Furious smashed that.
But I don't think they want to step. I don't think they want to step in their way though. Especially it's women combat sport. Women combat sport now. Everybody, I don't think they want to step in their way. I wouldn't do that. I'll let the women have their day, man. Regardless, dog. I mean, yeah. A lot of them dudes want to fight before Thanksgiving too, and the holidays. That's why that November date's so important too.
Yeah. So if it's like the 10th or the 17th, I mean that's still a good day. You know what I'm saying? I just thought like since Conor was on.
Man. Yeah, it's pushing it though, but at least it'll get you diligent enough to get all your shit out the way as far as whatever shopping you doing and getting your groceries for the holidays. At least it's more diligent enough. You'll be more.
But I mean, Go
ahead.
Well, this November 10th or the 17th, like I said, I'm in that motherfucker. I mean that.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get about 3 or 4 of them whole shirts from K-Ho.
Yeah, I just ordered
all down there representing. You said what?
I couldn't get.
You broke up. Yeah, you breaking up, CB. I don't know what happened, but TC wins anyway. Okay. Hey, just make sure y'all Terrence Crawford dudes, y'all don't switch up and say, Crawford was a career lightweight. Errol need to go up in weight. I mean, I don't care who wins. I'm picking Errol just right now. I can change my mind, but I don't want to hear no excuses.
Not at all. I mean, not at all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whoever win, I fuck with him. It don't make me no difference. Crawford win.
Bud need to call Al Heyman see if he can get him up out that top rank contract, or he can get on the other. You know what I'm saying? So he can come over to the PBC. I know that's what I'm saying.
But when you get championship shots, it extend your contract. I heard that, learning a little bit about their contracts. So when you get title shots, they extend your contract, man.
That's a straight fuck 'em deal. That's what that is.
But remember, he ain't had shit, man, when he signed that deal too, man. So
I mean, I understand that, but at the same token, though,
you really gonna complain if you get number 1 pound for pound and you getting $3 million to fight fucking Buzz? I know. He probably ain't complaining about that shit.
I mean, nah, you can't. You know what I'm saying? But we all know though too, CJ, that Bud is a competitor. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be great. He wants to, you know what I'm saying? That's his. He's a super competitive person, and he's not gonna get the fights that he wants to keep that competitive drive up. You know what I'm saying? Not to stay as sharp as he is, and that's why he sent out that tweet. Last time talking about Errol Spence or something. He owned the whole block and all this and that because he's trying to stay relevant over there. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, with Top Rank, if we don't mention him and nothing like that, Bud is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? And that's a damn shame because ain't no way in hell you should be that damn talented and you're not getting the notoriety like you should. Like and you playing second fiddle to Lomachenko. Because Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying?
He had 14 fights with Top Rank so far. Prescott, some Siberia guy. He got Klimov, who just got knocked out by Fabian Madonna little brother. Ricky Burns, Gamboa, Beltran, Delorme, Barry John, Lundy, Victor Postal, John Molina Jr., Felix Diaz, Julius Ndongo, Jeff Me so horny.
Yep. I do give him credit because you making $3 million, so shit. That ain't no chump change by no stretch of the imagination. So
still, why I'm trying to tell people, man, why Terrence Crawford is number 1. Somebody gonna hawk his ass, man, and they're gonna drop his ass right out that bitch.
Yeah, and it's not his fault, you know what I'm saying, but it's gonna happen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna hawk that ass.
Did you see hey CJ? Did you see 7 Day Sports TV video telling Roy Jones telling some Lomachenko's a dangerous, more dangerous fight for Mikey than Errol Spence?
I did the video first.
Oh shit, my bad.
I was drunk last night.
Man, I was drunk. Man, I got drunk as fuck.
I was done doing videos and shit, man. And I seen that somebody sent me that shit, bro. I said, man, I almost coughed out my motherfucking Coca-Cola, dog. I almost coughed out my Coca-Cola looking at that shit, dog.
Boy, the Conan nowadays, boy, that's some next level shit.
Yeah, and I had sent it to Cali and shit. He did a video on it and shit.
Yes. I gotta late. Man, that shit.
Remember he said he wanted Alexander Povetkin to run down on Wilder. I said, yeah.
Okay, tell Povetkin run up on Wilder. Povetkin ain't no dummy. No matter if he juiced or not, he know Wilder gonna stretch his goof ass.
That's why he was juicing, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. He already knew, like, man, this motherfucker. And Povetkin and Fury was at Deontay Wilder fight when he damn near killed Arthur Spilka. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Povetkin was there too.
Yeah, Povetkin was there too. Povetkin was there.
Ooh.
Tyson Fury just got in the ring, but Povetkin saw that up close and personal, like that motherfucker shaking and convulsing. All you do is put that motherfucker in a body bag, and he was done. Povetkin was there too.
He made a box. That wasn't no lucky punch. He made a boxing move when he knocked his ass out, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, United Boxing talking Super Chat, man. He says Crawford is my dude, but Spence is skilled, and people make it seem like he's just a big dude with the combination of both of them both plus his discipline, destruction. Yeah, man, that dude made it to the Olympics. Crawford didn't make it to the Olympics. Do people forget that?
Yeah, they do. A lot of people do forget that.
And then Crawford, and then Bud started late. Bud was a late starter to boxing, man. Bud was a late starter to boxing. Huh?
Well, both of them was, because Errol Spence started. He was like 15.
And Bud started like he was what, 11, 10?
Yeah.
Bud was Bud uncles was
boxers.
Yeah. So he started way earlier before him, but it wasn't. I mean, 10 is the ideal age though, because of the head trauma and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially you ain't supposed to really put your kids in their sparring until they 10. They say. Oh, shout out to Boxing Code comments, man. Appreciate that. I missed that, bro. I definitely missed that. I appreciate it. I got Gregory Wise, so if I missed you in the super chat, just my bad, bro. Hold on. Yeah, man. About that Roy Jones. We can talk about that Roy Jones, man. I mean, I had to listen to that shit 2 times, bro. Legitimately, dog. He out here, like at least he don't bring that. At least he don't bring that energy to the HBO commentary cast, man. He
but boy, outside of boy, he eating butter biscuits for real. Outside of it though.
Oh yeah, extra butter and some cool syrup on there. He got some
hell yeah.
Syrup.
I promise you, like I said this month, I said, boy, he got that dual citizenship with Russia, boy. He's just he tap dancing real hard for Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, I mean, he like the one that reaches month. I mean, you see, appreciate it, boxing comments, man. Yeah, respect you too, bro. Dean, he said everybody go check out Portland Andy. Who is Portland Andy? The fuck is Portland Andy? You better not be promoting no other channel. I don't know who the fuck Portland Andy is. Let's see a boxer. But yeah, man, forget him, bro. Like, man, you been doing that shit for too long, bro.
Yeah. I mean, have you noticed like how Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, the Charlie brothers, people that want to prove that they're the best, they're the most hated. You know what I'm saying? You notice that, like, the hate that they get now, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, Tyson Fury's a bum. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, people saying it now, all the time, Fury's a bum. He beat Klitschko first. When Klitschko was still in his heyday. How is he a bum?
And then not even just that though. If Dillian White would have fought him, he'd have been the greatest thing since sliced bread. Or if Joshua would have fought him, he'd have been the best thing since sliced bread.
I promise you. But because Wilder finna get that opportunity, because Wilder getting that opportunity first, Wilder came in there and then won up these hoes. Oh, now you know what I'm saying. Oh man, you know it's the greatest sin of all. Man, get out of here with that, man. They crazy.
Then you know Tyson Fury. I mean not Tyson Fury, but Teddy Ellison was telling them, oh no, he shouldn't fight. He shouldn't fight Wilder right now. But if Wilder is bum, I mean, why is everybody like that? Man, Roy Jones is just like man, make it hard. Roy Jones was like one of my dudes, man. Back.
That was my homie, man. I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I respect what Roy Jones did inside the ring, but outside the ring, especially now, I have no respect for that. I don't.
Only thing I respect is him calling the fight and keeping Jim Lampley even-headed and calling him out on some bullshit. That's it, bro. That Harold Letterman and Larry Merchant. I mean, Harold Letterman, Larry Merchant, and Jim Lampley done rubbed off on you, boy.
Man,
let's talk about that for a minute. How is Lomachenko more dangerous than Errol? I can't even fathom that. Y'all let me know if y'all believe, like a battle rifle, you really believe Lomachenko is more dangerous than Errol. Tell me how. What does danger does he possess? Does he bring to the table for Mikey? Because Mikey ain't Linares. Linares is a guy that been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He guy don't have no marquee victories on his resume. It ain't a Broner. It ain't a John Molina on his resume. It ain't a Brandon Rios. It ain't a Ricardo Abreu on his resume. It ain't a Miguel Vasquez on his resume. None of the guys that Terrence Crawford or Adrian, none of the guys that flew through lightweight in the last few years, even when going back to super featherweight and featherweight to super bantamweight, ain't no marquee guys on his resume. None of the guys that came up there is on that resume. It's not a Salido. It's not a Robert Guerrero. You know what I'm saying?
It's just disgusting, man. I mean, that right there, I heard that. I said, what the fuck? I said, boy, you talking about dancing the jig for massa, boy. I said,
man, I'm just trying to see, like, what is the element of danger? Like legitimately
that he can outbox him? Because Errol can outbox and bludgeon his ass at the same time. Errol can, let's keep it real, CJ. Errol can really go in there and break Mikey Garcia ribs, or break his eye socket, or break his jaw, something like that. Give him a fucking concussion or something like that. Lomachenko not finna do that to Mikey Garcia. None of that. Errol Spence is out here, you know what I'm saying, ultra motherfucker. Look at how he beat the living holy hell out of Lamont Peterson. I told you Lamont Peterson had to take a whole year off before even think about getting back in the ring.
Yeah, you know he was a guy that was kind of retired too, man, because he said he wanted to fight 3 or 4 more times. It mattered. He was someone going up the middleweight too, man. A lot of people didn't know that, man. But all I'm trying to figure out is where is this dangerous Lomachenko for Mikey? Mikey, the stronger fighter,
the bigger fighter,
the bigger puncher.
Absolutely.
Lomachenko. I guess you could say Lomachenko could do to a Mayweather, like he can outbox you. You'll never be the same again.
But the whole thing is this, though.
But Gary Russell recovered, and he went on and had a great career still.
Yeah, but not only that, but it's this thing though. Mikey Garcia has great timing. He can time Lomachenko. Lomachenko might have faster hands. But we all know Mikey Garcia has
technical. Fundamental. And his brother and his daddy break down film good. They would dissect Lomachenko, bro.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I said, man, please, man, get up out of here.
Linares fucked up, but that's why he an average fighter. You know, above average fighter to be nice. Because that's why. Because when he dropped Lomachenko, he had Lomachenko hurt. He didn't go back to the body. He didn't go to the body. Lomachenko had him flustered to the head. What Lomachenko do? He followed to the body. He won. It's just simple shit like that's the difference between all of Linares' physical attributes. People say he's fast, he's quick, and they get caught up on the speed and all that. But that's the difference between him and Mikey. You know, Mikey is not going to make that mistake.
Not at all.
Battle Rifle said Lomachenko is more dangerous than Errol because Loma be putting hurting on these boxers. So getting knocked out by one punch is a lot easier than getting battered for 12 rounds. Look at Bo and Glada. For one,
Battle Rifle, kill yourself, okay? Kill yourself, cause you a dumbass. A motherfucker breaking bones and shit like that. You stupid son of a bitch. You are fucking idiots. Kill yourself. That's the stupidest statement I've heard anybody make. Oh, he taking box. So when a motherfucker break your fucking eyesight and break your fucking ribs, you's a stupid son of a bitch, Battle Rifle. Kill yourself. I'm sorry, CJ. That dumbass shit.
You got boxing code comments say Linares is beating Loma. Yeah, we had it close, man. I was on with Colossal Sports TV, and we had it close. I gotta let me see if he want to jump on. I'm gonna send him an invitation. He probably at work or some shit. Yeah. The weekend, I think he got the weekend. But yeah, and people say Rickety. I don't even count that shit. I told y'all that shit wasn't competitive. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
I told people that shit wasn't competitive, man.
But people give Lomachenko credit for that. Oh, he be rigging that, but if Mike can go up two weight classes, really one because he fought at 140 before. But we're gonna say since he had 135, 2 weight classes. Oh, Errol Spence won't get no credit,
also, but also Rickety, what he started off at 115, 118.
Yeah,
Mikey Garcia,
118.
Mikey Garcia came out the amateurs at 132.
Yeah, and
But
dropped down to 126.
Mikey just squeezed down to 126. So he
Yeah,
really was designed to be a lightweight, man.
yeah.
Why don't y'all go ahead and say that about Crawford? Crawford didn't. I mean, he moved up 2 weight classes too.
Yeah, they won't. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about who they.
Earl not even a one punch type of guy though. You know, it's very very few one punch knockout punchers in boxing history. It's very very few. I mean, you got the Foremans, maybe the Liston, Deontay Wilder. Even Mike was more of a cumulative knockout puncher, but he can get you out there with one. I put him in that same category. It's very very few. Errol Spence is an abuser.
Yes, that's exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna tell you what he said back to you, bro. But
no, tell me, man, because I want to know. Because I got a response for it.
Even though you're not fat, he said, "Tell that fat ass nigga to eat a dick."
tell him his mama ate my dick with a bitch ass hoe. Now,
all right. United Boxer say Earl is in a win-win situation for Mikey. If he loses, he can have an excuse and has an excuse, and people will say he got hurt. He's the clout chaser. Oh, you mean Mikey in the win-win situation? That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Javier Rogan explains this is some of the same people who don't want Mikey to move up, wanted Floyd to move up to fight Triple G. Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's all. I told you, it's all about boy. Elite black fighters, boy. They got it, boy. They got it out for.
They gotta go above and beyond, man. Shonda V say, what's going on, sis? She said, well, tell Loma bum ass to fight Spence. Then Roy Jones is just a crackhead that need help. Yeah, tell him to move up and fight Spence. But Mikey came from 126 too, though. Mikey came from 26 too. And people say, Loma can't go up to 140. He can't go up to 140. No, jump your ass to 147, man. Or go to 140 and have a catch weight with Crawford. Fuck it. Or have a compromise with Crawford.
Man, CJ Loma team already said something about that's suicide trying to fight Terrence Crawford. They said that's suicide.
And not even just that, though. What about Linares? Since this dude is so great, somebody told me, well, Linares is bigger than Mikey. I said, no, he's not. I was telling that motherfucker up to 140 and 147 and fight somebody. Get his ass chopped soon.
Man, he barely beat Luke Campbell. Well, I saw that whole fight. You know what I'm saying?
Luke Campbell's daddy died too, leading up to that fight.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, his daddy had died. That's why they want a rematch. Luke Campbell just got to learn how to punch like a professional. He got power. He got to know how. That's one of them guys that need an American trainer, man.
Yeah.
All them dudes do. I see Eddie Hearn going back and forth. I ain't see Black Fight Film video, but I seen it came up. I see Eddie Hearn going back and forth with Anthony Yard. I'm gonna do a video about this later. But why would Anthony Yard fight a guy that's 3-4-0? I haven't seen Joshua Batiste fight 3-4-0. Why would he fight that guy? What do you have to gain by fighting that guy?
Man, Eddie Hearn is a clown, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a nobody. You know, he pissed off because Wilder and Fury finna happen. That just removed AJ. That fight is irrelevant. Ain't no big fight for the DAZN in November. He fucked. He ran his mouth, did all that shit, did all that, disrespecting and all that, and thought you had Wilder by the balls, and he showed you. He was playing chess the whole time. He was making chess moves while you was playing checkers, and that's what he mad about. Because now he know, like, if Wilder beat Fury, and I think Wilder said on the interview supposed to be like a 2-fight deal. So if he beat Fury twice, then guess what? AJ got to bring his ass over to America. Who's gonna be left for AJ to fight?
It's a 2-fight deal.
Wilder was saying it was a 2-fight deal. Yeah.
If Fury loses, he ain't gonna take that immediate rematch. They probably be down the line, be like that Frotch and Butte type of shit. Well, Butte never come back and get his shit though.
But Fury will, you know what I'm saying? If Fury lose, you know what I'm saying? He'll definitely. I'll tell him, you know what I'm saying? Get like about three fights in and then come back. You know what I'm saying?
Or go get Anthony Joshua, and then the rematch will be even bigger. Either way,
but I don't think. But Eddie Hearn,
you know what? He mad at Frank Warren too, though, because Frank Warren was playing chess on their ass too. Because Frank Warren got all his old fighters and shit, and they advised by Al now. James DeGale, Carl Frampton. What's so funny about it? Eddie Hearn was saying, "Oh yeah, me and Al never had a problem. We did business before, easy business. Now all of a sudden it's hard, man. Man, like I said, man. At the end of the day, just come out and say you your boy you ain't dropped them bills, man."
And real talk, because guess what? I hope when Luis Ortiz suspension is up in the WBA, I hope that he get re-ranked. I tell him he need to try to get that Cool Brett Poulain fight. You know what I'm saying? If he can get fight somebody high up in the WBA rank, he be number 2.
If the WBC, who originally caught him with Nevada, if they cleared him, he should be cleared in the WBA.
He should have, you know what I'm saying? But of course, you know what I'm saying? Because AJ, but people won't, but you know what people won't say? People won't say how AJ was ready to drop that WBA belt if he had to fight Ortiz.
Oh yeah, man. I did a video.
If that ain't a hoe, I don't know what is. If that ain't a hoe, I don't know what is. That's a straight hoe.
And one more time, I want to thank Edward. I ain't gonna say your whole name. So thank Edward for the donation, bro. I definitely appreciate it. You can donate through Super Chat, while I prefer to PayPal if you want to. PayPal easier. Super Chat, they take taxes out, man. That's the difference. That's why you see Ticket TV shut down his Super Chat, because you know he go through Google Pay and PayPal. It's a donation, so it's tax free. But yeah, man, yeah, it is what it is, man. Pacquiao supposed to be coming back. These are videos I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the Yard video about this Eddie Hearn thing. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna do Pacquiao coming back December 2nd. And I'm gonna do a Sean and Danny video as well. So go ahead.
Did they say who Pacquiao supposed to be fighting on December 2nd?
No, he just return date. That's his return date. But I'm gonna say something else too. Sky, they got a fight card on right now. If y'all interested, man, they live streaming it. Somebody just sent it to me. So if you want the link, I'll put the link in the description. It's like they showbox version of Sky. Showbox version of Sky.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it in the description, man. Somebody just sent it to me. Oh, they Facebook on some bullshit. Give me a minute. But yeah, man. But what we gonna talk about Pacquiao? Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Pacquiao ain't gonna come back versus nobody, bro.
Not at all. Nobody worth mentioning.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? That's a shame. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lomachenko finna come back and finna beat the brakes off of whether it's Beltran or Pedraza. They finna get walked. He finna be. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Because they're a sacrificial lamb for Loma. We all know that. But I was amazed. Like, I was in looking at the Boxing Voice. I think it was like a couple of days ago when it first came. That Wilder Fury stuff first came out, and it said just about 99% done. Boy, people in there was like, Tyson Fury's a bum. He's nobody. What has he done? I said, but why is AJ the best thing since sliced bread when he fought a Klitschko coming off a damn near 2-year layoff? You know what I'm saying? And a loss. You know what I'm saying? Explain that to me. That's what I want to know.
You know, I talk about that. I think it's coming off a 1.5-year layoff. And he was struggling before that. He was struggling with that ice cream driver from Australia. He was struggling. He struggled with Brian Jennings.
Yeah. You know, he struggled mightily with Brian Jennings, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Javier Logan say, check it out. Let Ortiz go through the IBF because they forced mandatories, and allegedly Pacquiao team reached out to Mikey a few days ago. Okay. That makes sense. You know, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense for Mikey too. I mean, if Mikey do that, man, the worst move for Mikey is if he go over to the zone and go fight Jesse Vargas. I'm murdering that whole man.
Oh man,
2 ways around.
He ain't getting no support from me, like none. He becomes
Pacquiao. If he fight Pacquiao, I will understand it, but I still kill him.
Oh yeah,
you know, say, Errol Spence. Unless he signed a contract to fight Errol Spence, or say I fight Errol Spence after, like in the first quarter next year, you know, or early in the second quarter. That's the only way I can respect that. But no, you didn't did all this shit talking. You know, you didn't want to get your family wishes. No, you got to do this now, motherfucker.
You got to do it now. Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I fight Errol after Pacquiao. No, motherfucker, you said you want him. You've been saying you want him at the end of 2018. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to be a man of your word. I'm gonna keep my foot on his neck if he don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep my foot right on his neck. He gonna be all kind of hoe ass bitches and everything to me. I'm gonna keep it real with you, cause you know what I'm saying, you don't run your mouth like that, cause that's just trying to, you know, keep your name out there and try to, you know, and clout chasing. That's exactly what it is. If he don't go through with his word, I say, okay, nah. From here on out, he say anything, anyway. Mikey Garcia full of shit. That's how I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yep, not the word he gotta say, because he been pro for 12 years. He ain't made no real serious move yet, man.
Yeah, did you see that shit? He could tell some Errol Spence career trajectory is not up. I was like, hold on, nigga, you've been pro 6 more years longer than him. Like, who the fuck do that?
And Robbie Jr.
Thank you. I tell Mikey, where's your career trajectory been? And you have a Mexican fan base. What is your excuse?
He wasn't doing shit down there at 26. Wasn't doing shit down there at 130. He missed weight versus somebody. Who the fuck he missed weight for? He was trying to throw up on the scales and shit. I forgot.
I don't even remember.
But he missed weight for one. Was it Lopez? It might have been Luama Lopez, one of them dudes. And he fought Lopez after Lopez got whooped on by Salido. Remember, Salido went down to Puerto Rico and whooped on him, and then Lopez was blaming the ref and said he had a gambling problem. That shit was the funniest shit, dog. That was the funniest shit at the fight.
Hey, that shit was wild as hell, man. I said, "Oh wow." Hey, but I mean, hey, you can't take it. He can take his ass over like a man. That's what that was.
All I know, he was saying some shit in Spanish. I didn't know what he was saying, but you know he was gonna get in trouble. Then he fought my man's though. Lopez fought the trainer. Remember he had fought somebody not too long ago, and then him and the trainer got into blows, and the trainer jumped into the ring. Him and the trainer actually fought. I think they was supposed to fight. I'm not sure if they fought though. That shit was. I said, damn.
Well, my Lopez boy, it go down over there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I said, what the fuck is this like? But some of the funniest shit that is.
Yeah, Alex Santos say Ortiz should go after Char and obtain the regular WBA belt, then the WBA to force the AJ to fight him. I won't be fucking with the WBA.
No, not the WBA. You need to go to the IBF and hunt them. They not here. They don't give a fuck who you is.
He'll drop that bitch though. He'll drop the IBF. I can guarantee you. Yeah. He's not gonna fight Ortiz.
But hey, Ortiz to be a champion, then that's something that I tell Ortiz that'll get you a rematch with Wilder quicker. It definitely will.
Yeah. Errol.
You know what I'm saying? The unification fight then.
Wait for no one. He should stay sharp. Yeah. He got to stay sharp. He fighting 3 times this year after fight 1 last year. So he's staying sharp. Good morning. A GM Strong December fight is cool, but if it's a 2-fight deal, what happens to Brazil? Because he's Wilder's mandatory. April 2019 will be a year after the Byrne fight. Well, shit, he gonna have to just step aside, man. You know, they got the same management team. He already sued him. Like, I just tell WC, I'm not fighting nobody that's suing me, bro.
Yeah. And trust me, WBC, they rock with Wilder more than they do Brazil. I know that for a fact because Wilder bringing them money. Brazil ain't bringing shit.
Yep. Yeah,
you know?
Brazil, man. I'd love to see Wilder take his ass out real quick.
I do too, but I mean, if Wilder, Brazil will be Wilder mandatory. So if he fight him with this Fury in November or December, I don't think Fury gonna take an immediate rematch. But if he did, guess what? The WBA gonna let it slide though, because that's even more money.
Yeah, that's the money. They gonna see them bags.
Hell yeah, and we all know the WBC is all about that cash. If ain't nobody else about that cash, WBC is. They straight about that cash.
Manny, he'll make more money fighting Manny than Errol though. Yep, he would. He probably. I don't know. How much does Matisse bum ass make, man? That's a good. I don't know. Do you get any kudo points for beating Pacquiao at this point?
No, you don't. Pacquiao's best days are behind him, and he's not really an active fighter. I mean, he's a shell of his former self.
Ain't no belts on the line. Ain't no belt on the line. It don't really.
And nobody better not say that a regular WBA shit. That ain't no fucking world championship belt.
They gonna be fighting at 140 though.
Oh yeah.
They say. China V said Mikey duck Crawford. So, do us fans think that he won't smoke with Earl? Did the grave and bring the body back? Dig the grave and bring the body. Mikey career is over. Yeah, they probably gonna throw that tile out fast as fucking that Earl fight, man. First jab, it's coming out.
Oh no,
he Mexican too though.
He Mexican.
He gotta take his beat like a man though.
Yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact. I mean, that's one time.
That shit, bro.
But honestly though, if they throw the towel in, he gonna lose a lot of Mexican support. He don't want to do that.
Oh, Mikey, your nose.
You better off taking. I tell Mike, you better off just.
Fight.
Yeah. Hey, I tell him, man, you better off. I tell him he better off taking your he better off. I tell Mikey, shit, you better off taking like a hard shot. You know what I'm saying, and falling down that way and not getting back up. But if your brother throw the towel in, Mexicans boy, they not having that. He gonna catch hell.
They turn that bitch out. You want to get out the stadium? Yeah. You thought Mikey. You thought Broner and Madonna was bad, nigga. For real. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing for the super chat. Peace, TBC. What's going on, Carl Burrell? He said, "What's going on, Marlo?"
Salute, Mike Biggs Boxing, my brother. Salute.
I heard Rolly looked bad last night. Marlo's corner, man. I had slid on Corey after the fight. I forgot, man. Every time I was about to go listen to a stream or watch the fight last night, the Mayweather fight on Bounce, which I don't even know if I got bounced, but every time I'm about to go watch that shit, man, something came up. It was Roy. It was the McGregor situation. I was like, shit, fuck it, man. I heard the Darius Miller bum ass won though.
Yeah, he won. I heard. I didn't even know they was fighting on no Bounce. I ain't watching no Bounce TV.
Bounce, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
bounce
can't
be
do that.
ashy. It be ashy. Even make your 4K TV look ashy, bro.
Well, my thing is, I tell Floyd, I mean, why you got fighters fighting on Bounce TV? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Boxing is me say, why is the spotlight only on Crawford and Mikey? Who is Spence going to fight next? Where you been at? You been here for the last hour. Spence is Mikey supposed to be fighting. Mikey and Spence.
Yeah,
LT
what is
Green,
he
what
talking
up?
about?
What up, fam?
Salute LT Green. Yeah, what is he talking about? Like, Spence and Mikey supposed to fight. Yo, you mean who is Terrence Crawford gonna fight next?
He gonna
Your
fight
local garbage truck driver.
He fighting Jose Benavidez in Nebraska, October 13th. I was gonna go check out that shit in Nebraska, man. I knew. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna save my money for Fury and Wilder, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because I was gonna check out the Charlo twins. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Texas with them, but I said no. I'm saving everything, to go to Wilder and Fury. That's the fight I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm balling out on that bitch, dog.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I already told my wife I'm wrapping that motherfucker on Wednesday, and I'm not leaving till Sunday afternoon. I ain't say no Sunday morning because I'm gonna be too motherfucking drunk. I have to get a little recuperating time.
They gonna throw your ass. They're gonna drag your ass back. No spirit. You know, airlines ain't playing with niggas. No, I can't go on that. Yeah, I'll come back in the afternoon, bro. That's
what I'm saying. I make sure my flight in the afternoon, mid-evening time, so motherfucker being sobered up pretty good.
And I'm taking Monday off.
Oh yeah, real talk. Hell yeah, I'm not going to work no Monday. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. I might not come back into Las Vegas at nighttime, bro, because I won't eat everything up. I want to shop. I want to get the whole experience. I want to go downtown. I want to hit the strip.
Oh yeah. All that. So now let me ask you, CJ. Wilder and Fury, they gonna fight at the T-Mobile Arena, right?
I think Mikey said. Sean V said Mikey will not. Go ahead.
No, I said Wilder and Fury gonna be probably at the T-Mobile Arena. It should be.
Yeah. MGM Grand, old arena. Shit, Top Rank shit. Remember they had a Bradley fight. Was it Bradley and Marquez? The Madeline Bay. That's not even on the strip.
Right.
You know, not the Madeline Bay. The Thomas and Mack Center. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
who's thinking about Crawford Benavidez?
Man, Crawford gonna whoop his ass. That's what I think about it. That's an ass whooping. Benavidez ain't fought nobody worth a note. I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing for Crawford resume. That's why Bob Arum just signed that new deal with ESPN through 2025. He's gonna have to load some of that money like shit.
They don't never have no good ass cards, neither though. Like the best card they had was that Philly card where Brian Jennings fought the dude with the hoop shorts on, almost lost. Jesse Hart almost lost to one of his Olympic teammates, and Isaac Dogbo was on that bitch. That was the best. Dogbo and Macedonia was the best. That's probably the second best fight they had on, other than Linares and Lomachenko.
Hey, real talk.
I picked Dogbo to win that shit too. Dogbo beat the fuck out of Jesse ass, man.
Man, I saw that fight. I said, damn, he beat this motherfucker like he stole something from him. Like shit.
DJ Slugs trying to get me in trouble, so you got to get them girls on the strip. Yeah, I'm going down there dolo. I'm taking my girl back to the super. I'm going down there dolo.
My wife, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the fight so I can get down there by my damn self. My wife, you know what I'm saying, is the undisputed hated champion of the world. Oh, no, see, we going? I said, no, I'm going. No, we going? No, I'm going.
For now, like, well, my money ain't like that. I'll leave her some money, so I'll be gone, man. I'll take my car to the park and go. I'll be gone, man. Forget all that, man. Crawford is going to win easy, yeah. One-legged Benavidez, top-ranked cards be so shitty, yeah. They do, man.
Man, you gotta get drunk to watch a top rank card. I'd be like, oh.
Or go. Imagine going to that bitch. I'm not showing up to the main event, bro. When I go to a PBC card, I show up for the non-televised fights. Be good.
Yeah. And I don't know why people. You would think people would be what PBC should be what people want, because for the fact you're getting a good quality of fights, you're getting bang for your buck.
Yep. Even they teach you sometimes start off cheaper than Top Rank. Top Rank's fault because nobody go to that bitch. But boxing KO men say Spence versus Khan will prepare Spence for Garcia's counter punching. Yeah, I mean, when Spence, I ain't worried about Khan, man. Khan better try to fight Terrence Crawford. And Crawford's still gonna knock
Amir Khan don't want no smoke. I'm talking about, especially with Errol Spence. I'm talking about no Terrence Crawford. They both gonna kill him.
Yeah, I think he got a better chance with Crawford, style wise.
Yeah, but either way it go. He gonna fuck around and catch CTE all of the highlight reel knockouts he done been on.
It's time for him to hang it up though, bro.
Hell yeah.
Kell Brook can hang it up, man. So if Mikey and Spence fight doesn't happen, which most likely happen, it won't. then who will Spence fight? Mikey sound like he gonna fight him.
Yeah.
Mikey
So
sound
until
like
otherwise, I'm gonna say that's the fight that's gonna happen until I say otherwise.
I guess it's Yuki's, but yes, Mikey gonna fight him. I mean, y'all doing the same shit y'all doing with Tyson Fury. Oh, it ain't gonna happen. Then when it happened, no, if AJ and Dillian White, like I said, I'd rather see. Man, we rather see Wilder versus Tyson Fury right now than Dillian White. Dillian White, he an okay fighter, but he ain't bringing shit special to the table.
Man, Deontay Wilder go knock Dillian White ass out under 3 rounds. That's easy work. That's easy work.
He always out of position too, man. Always out of. He don't got the height and the range and the athletic ability of Wilder. You saw Joseph Parker. I didn't.
I didn't think Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker taller than Dillian White. I said, damn. I thought Dillian White was taller than him.
George Cogg say, "Don't let this distract you about how far HBO fell off." Oh yeah, we know.
HBO been fell off. HBO is dead. Like,
yeah, since Time Warner sold them to AT&T. AT&T don't give a fuck about that shit, man. And AT&T was trying to buy somebody else, and Trump stopped that shit. I can't remember what else they were trying to buy.
Oh yeah, Trump a hater. You know what I'm saying?
That's totally different. That's a podcast stream. We gonna do that later. I'm gonna invite you on about that Trump and LeBron stuff.
Oh
that
yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna just leave that for that. But Hugo's versus Spence is more realistic of a fight than little Mikey. Mikey moving up. You can't fathom that, bro. I mean, Roberto Duran jumped up 2 weight classes, even though 140 might not have been. It was a weight class. Roberto Duran jumped up 2 weight classes.
Yeah, Roberto Duran jumped up and beat Sugar Ray Leonard. So I mean, you stop the excuses.
Shane Mosley jumped up, Oscar De La Hoya. Bernard jumped up, even though he started at 68, but he jumped back up from 60 to beat Antonio Tarver. Roy jumped up 2 weight classes and fought for the heavyweight title. A lot of these guys walk around bigger than they just squeeze down to these weights, man.
Real talk.
Mikey Garcia is a guy that was walking around 170 pounds before that first Lipias cap, man. So let him.
Thank you.
Don't let that shit. Oh, he had 35. He lived. A lot of them dudes be sweating that shit off, man.
Hey, real talk. That's why when they rehydrate, that's why they blow up like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not good.
Come on now.
You drain all that water when you go below too far below your natural weight. That take the water out your brain. That make a lot of guys age and shit. That's why Floyd was able to age gracefully, because he always fought at his walking around weight.
Yeah.
Javier Logan say, "I'm sorry, but white dirty ass fighter. I saw that in the Parker fight. It's a dirty game. Yeah. It's a dirty game. That's what I say."
Yeah, and then the referee didn't call it, but I don't feel sorry for Joseph Parker, because you want to go in there and be Eddie Hearn's little step stool. Good.
He got his
ass. Your bitch ass got what you deserve.
Dirty fight or not, he got his ass whooped. Why is Brazil ranked number 1? Apparently, Brazil beat number 13 or 14 rank or whatever it was. Eric Molina made him number 1. That shit makes no sense.
Why is Dillian White ranked number 2 and he beat some fucking Robert Hellenius and, you know what I'm saying, and Lucas the truck driver Brown and all that type of shit?
I put his respect on his name. Now he beat Parker. He can get his shot, but he got to go through Ortiz still. But I wouldn't be mad if Wilder just somewhat gave him a shot because he beat Joseph Parker. He took a chance. He taking chances that Big Baby Miller wouldn't even take with his fat ass. Big Baby Miller would never fought Joseph Parker.
Nope.
Trying to fight
Big Baby Miller. Who was he supposed to fight yet?
Supposed to be October 6th. I heard Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, man. I'm gonna go to that bitch though, man. That ain't nowhere but a couple hours away from me, Chicago. I'm gonna take that whole out. Take a train down there or fly down there. Fuck it.
That's just crazy. It's like, who the fuck? Like, I mean, like, what the fuck, man? Like, Big Baby Miller, boy, you talking? Oh, he got the biggest mouth in the heavyweight division and ain't fight nobody.
Oh yeah, Omar Figueroa got that DUI back in January. Then he was like 180 and 90 pounds before that. Like a few months before January. What was that?
Yeah, he got caught like at the
about 3 months, 3 or 4. Yeah, go ahead.
No, he got caught like in the middle of January. He was that fucking big. He would have been drained like a motherfucker because him and Adrian Broner was gonna fight at 140, right?
Yeah, he wasn't gonna make it. Broner wouldn't give him a catch weight like he did Jesse Vargas.
Hey, I'll tell Adrian Broner, you lucky that he got that DUI, because you'd have got your ass whooped. He was gonna whoop your ass.
LT Green, what you talking about? Who you talking about? Lamar who? He said Lamar the other day. Who you talking about? Lamar who? GM Strong say Brazil is not number 1. White is. Brazil is a mandatory that ranked number 2. Yeah. Brazil mandatory. However you want to cut the cake, mandatory.
Yeah.
Why? Because White is a silver champion. As a silver champion, you have to fight a title eliminator. His title eliminator is supposed to be versus Luis Ortiz, which just makes sense for they to make Brazil and Dillian White. Dillian White Brazil be getting some lucky ass shit too, dog. Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, now that would have been a good fight. I know that'd been Dominic Brazil versus Dillian White. That'd have been a good scrap. I'd love to see that.
Hey, but the one dude he beat that trained with Joseph Parker trained. Remember the little black dude from you remember the little black dude Dominic Brazil beat? He was whooping on Brazil ass.
Ugano, something like that.
I want to see him again. He could fight. You know, he just gassed out, bro.
Because he was tagging Brazil ass.
Oh, he said Lamar Jackson. Let me see what happened. I ain't really catch all the game the other night, man. I was what the fuck was I doing? But I see Lamar Jackson was doing pretty good though, man. Robert Griffin III looked pretty good too, man. I'm gonna have to give me a Baltimore Ravens black jersey or some shit. All the black quarterbacks they got to take over.
Hey, real talk.
What's up, fam?
Y'all see Johnny Manziel last night? That motherfucker threw like 10 picks in the season. That motherfucker threw 10 picks.
He's done, bro. He just one of them dudes just done because his game.
He a rich daddy. He a rich boy daddy.
His family. Yes, his grandfather was an oil baron, and you know what I mean. Funny thing though is you know what's so funny about Johnny Manziel that a lot of these people who are racist and in the NFL still like racist fans. Johnny Manziel is Arab. And a lot of people didn't know that. Johnny Manziel is Arab. That's just what throw that out there. For all you racist motherfuckers who be hating on black people shit and claim not to like Arabs and love Johnny Manziel is Arab. His family comes from Lebanon. That's his background. He's Lebanese. So just to throw that out there. Same ethnicity as my boy MBT. Just to let you guys know that Johnny Manziel is Lebanese. So he was like, oh, he just complete straight white guy. He's Lebanese, Middle Eastern background. That's his grandfather's from Lebanon. Lebanon. That's where the name Manziel is. Lebanon. He's Lebanese, buddy. But let me just say this though, man. This whole thing, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man. This dude has always cherry picked. He talks a bunch of shit, but then when he has opportunities, he continues to pass up opportunities. Like you can't go beat Pulev. You can't beat Pulev. Don't talk shit that you can beat Wilder and Joshua. You don't want to fucking fight Pulev. You should be able to knock Pulev out in his hometown.
He dug Wilder too.
I know he did, but
yeah. Maybe I can fight Wilder and down the line, but not right now. We can build it up.
He said he'll beat Joshua. He said he'll beat Joshua, then he gonna make Wilder wait. Nah, bro. You talked all that shit. You should be able to go beat Wilder. You know you can't beat Wilder. You can't beat nobody, right? Jarrell Big Miller know you're a bum, bro. But Jarrell Big Miller is a bum. He's low. He hasn't fought anybody. His whole career is about fighting a bunch of guys way past their prime. Just like Dillian White, but at least Dillian White got Joseph Parker on his resume now. That's his. Outside of losing to AJ, that's his best name on his resume. Most of these guys are clowns, for real, clowns. Right? I'm serious, man. And tell further notice, it's a three-man division. Wilder is number one. Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury. Konaki can get up in there. I'm not trusting Povetkin because I don't believe Povetkin really want Wilder to fight either, man. He cheated in order to do that. I don't trust these people.
Stevie was just talking about that. How Povetkin was at the Wilder and fight. How he didn't think.
That's why that nigga got on that juice, because he was at the when Tyson Fury was there. They showed Povetkin there too, and Povetkin saw Spiegel get knocked into the next damn century, and saw that man shaking. He said, I'm gonna no. He took the fight, but Povetkin knew, like, I got a juice, I got to do something, because he was gonna try to be on his horse, on his bike the whole night. That's why he was taking that meldonium shit.
That is facts, man. You know what? All this stuff has been led up to the AJ ducking and stuff like that. See, one thing you'll go back and you'll pay attention to is Shelly Finkel was the one that said that Wilder wasn't ready. But it's funny thing, because just a little bit after that, Wilder said that he was ready. For real, the same year, I think it was like a few months later, he said he was ready to face You can actually
Vladimir?
Google this stuff. He said he was ready to face
Vladimir Klitschko.
He wanted to fight Vladimir Klitschko. Funny thing, how Anthony Joshua was ranked number 3 in the WBC rankings. It just happened to drop out the moment that Vladimir Klitschko retired. He dropped out of the rankings and went after Charles Martin. No, they knew Charles Martin was food, man. They knew it.
Real
this
talk.
whole thing was. He knew he wasn't going for. He didn't want to fight Wilder. Happened to go through Wilder to get there. He was going to get knocked out. And when you bring that up, they always try to act like that didn't happen. That's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
He was ready for a title shot.
Oh yeah, Callie, they're not gonna say that. Not only that, but Joshua also left the WBC rankings too when they implemented that clean boxing program too. He got up out of there.
No, I don't think. I think he saw an opportunity for an easier road to the title. I don't necessarily think he was juicing. I think it was an easier road to the title. He said, "Why should I do a Wilder when I could go take on weak ass Charles Martin, bro?" You got to look at that's literally what happened. For real. He said, Charles Martin or Wilder. Charles Martin is easy decision. And that's exactly what he did, man. Chose Charles Martin because Charles Martin was food. That's why he chose Charles Martin. Charles Martin was no real competition, man. And that's why he picked him.
But Callie, I thought Charles Martin was like...
what Charles Martin say? Hey, what Charles Martin say?
I'm a god that walked this earth. I walked this earth like a god.
No. Before that motherfucker said, my power was so good, I touched his shoulder and it broke his leg. You see my power? You see my power? Shout out to Corey, we got you in the chat. Y'all remember that when he beat the Gozlaki guy? He said, my power. He said, I hit him in the shoulder, just broke his whole leg. I was like, man, this guy, man, fuck up out of here. Sometimes I wish that motherfucker didn't win that fight, man. For real. Let me go back to the chat, man. My bad, y'all. I lost my phone. It was right in front of my face, so I didn't. Big Titty Miller, man, he said Big Titty Miller. He do all that woofing too, man. He was hating tough at the when Wilder fighting Ortiz. He was hating. He showed up to the press conference. He was hating.
Oh yeah, no,
the whole week.
I was so glad that when he tried to get his old fat ass in the ring, they stopped his fat ass. Do that motherfucking McDonald's double cheeseburger or something.
Yeah, what you gonna get in the ring for? And you ain't gonna fight him? No.
Cause you know what I'm saying, he Eddie Hearn puppet. That's why Eddie Hearn told him to do that.
Just like he told Jesse Vargas yesterday to Eddie Hearn told Jesse Vargas to go ahead and call out Mikey Garcia to come to the zone yesterday. I said that shit was weak.
Please. Everybody come to no damn zone.
I'm gonna eat through that nigga, man. He go to the zone and fight Jesse Vargas. I'm gonna eat through that nigga, man.
Hey, Mikey got still a dog walk Jesse Vargas. Jesse Vargas man. He's a gatekeeper, man. You saw him versus Adrian Broner. If Adrian Broner would have let his hands go the whole fight, really, he could have dog walked and probably could have stopped Jesse Vargas. Because once he started to come out, he was beating the shit out of Jesse Vargas. Early on, he wasn't doing anything. He just let Jesse Vargas hit him. But once you saw that Adrian Broner had a legitimate chance to beat up and possibly stop Jesse Vargas. What do you think Mikey gonna do to the dude?
Oh, Mikey gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? But Mikey better not go over there to that zone bullshit. I know that. You talked all the shit about Errol Spence, this and that, Walter Bam. Now you got to back that up, homie.
Yeah, we see Jesse. I like Jesse, man, but Jesse ain't got no huge following, bro. No one really cares about Jesse Vargas that much, man. So that's just a fact.
That's real talk.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's watching.
BJ Slug B say y'all know Charles Martin, the rapper now. Charles Mizzy Mack, big crazy, bro. He on the.
Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about Charles Martin.
Scrub. Charles Martin. Scrub.
Javier Logan said, "I just want to see Charlo sleep Andrade. I don't care where or how. Yeah, I'll pay to see that." Crawford, Cool Man said, "Does Crawford and Spence going at each other on social media get the fight to happen faster?" No. Bobby don't care about no fucking social media. If y'all don't know, man, all right, this was the original topic. What's up, JM J2121? I seen you on Ticket TV shit about that LeBron and Trump shit. We gonna touch on that today, dog. The show on the podcast, man. We gonna touch on that distasteful ass motherfucker, man. But
This is what Errol Spence said, bro. I'm gonna say exactly what Errol Spence told Terrence Crawford. All right. I'll put the link into the description. This is his last tweet link. He said, "Not entertaining no boxer. I'm not going to fight no time soon. Top rank not going to throw him to me yet." That's what Terrence Crawford say. Errol Spence say. And we know that, man. What you think about that, Callie? When you think Errol Spence gonna fight Terrence Crawford gonna be allowed to get off the porch? Fuck the block. He ain't allowed off the porch.
Ain't no
hold on.
Bob been destroying boxing.
Hold on real quick, Callie. Hey, remember, CB, remember Stoop Kid from Recess? Was that Recess? Yep. Hair on the Stoop Kid?
Yeah.
And remember the fat Jewish kid was talking all that shit, and that nigga jumped off that stoop and chased his fat ass?
Hell yeah.
You think he'll get off that stoop? One day Crawford going to have to be Crawford Stoop Kid.
Yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate, but I mean, hey, he got a boss to answer to. So, you know, Bob Arum finna let that fight happen no time soon. You know what I'm saying? That's being real. Bob Arum ain't letting that shit happen. Terrence Crawford can say he can talk all you want to, try to go on Twitter and do all that shit all you want to. It don't mean nothing. All for the simple fact of until Bob Arum let you get off your leash, ain't shit shaking, man. Ain't nothing shaking.
You know, Boxing Me said how many Al Heyman fighters did Crawford fight? Two fighters. That's a non-fucking factor right now. Felix Diaz is in that weak ass WBC and Evander Holyfield welterweight tournament, and John Molina, who the fuck know where he at? And the John Molina fight wasn't even supposed to happen. The only reason Terrence Crawford fought John Molina is because Danny Jacobs and Triple G got pushed from December back to March of 2017. That's the only reason. They wasn't even gonna get Crawford another fight date. What you think about that, Callie, about this Errol Spence and that Terrence thing?
Yo, Terrence Crawford, yeah, I told you 2020. That's likely what is going to happen. But the problem is, Bob Arum said it has to be on ESPN, which always gives you an out that it may not happen ever. You know what I mean? He said he won't let any of his fighters go anywhere to go fight. They all got to stay fight on ESPN. So when you hear that, that don't give me no hope, man. That fight's going to occur. That tells you that the chance of that fight happening is pretty low.
And then no. He said, yeah, I'm not sending none of my fighters over to shots out this earlier before everybody that hopped on. Bob Arum, this is a quote in boxing scene. I'm kind of paraphrasing because I don't have it in front of my face. He says, "I'm not sending my fighter over to Showtime where they only do 500 to 700K a fight." What is he doing on ESPN? A network that has no subscriber base. It's a basic cable television network. Even my grandma got fucking cable now. And she ain't never had cable through the 90s to early 2000s. We was in high school. We didn't get cable till we was grown. She got cable and a flat screen now. So how's you only doing 700? I mean, how's you only doing 500, 700K, and even $1 million? What 1.8, whatever he did with whatever Lomachenko did with Linares, that's still pitiful. That's pitiful. You're supposed to be doing 4, 5.
Yeah, on ESPN. ESPN had
free minimum.
ESPN is as close to free TV as you can get for the simple fact that it is basic cable. It comes when you get cable, ESPN comes with it. The regular
no matter what cable package you get.
Yep, you get an ESPN automatically.
We're not talking about ESPN 2, ESPN News, ESPN U, ESPN Plus, ESPN. It comes with it.
And not just you go to the hotel. If you get a hotel room, you get ESPN, man. So that tell you how accessible ESPN is. No matter what motel room you go to, because they all have TVs. When you go there, you get ESPN automatically. That's it. That's one thing guaranteed. You're gonna get ESPN. You'll get maybe one or two local news channels, Fox News, USA, and that's about it, man. But you do get
they fucking viewership terrible. Their viewership's terrible, bro. Real shit. Viewership is horrible.
It is, man. They should be because you put a college football game on. That college football game gonna do 10, 15 million for that one game. Easily, whenever you have like Alabama or something like that, even like Pac-12 when they ain't doing nothing. Even all that when that come in, you know what I'm saying? That all does Well, 10, 15, 20 million, the football games, college football. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, and that's Pac-12 after dark. Pac-12 after dark at its worst. At its worst.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Real talk. I don't, as much as I want to see Spence versus Crawford, Bob Arum talking something, he's not sending his fighters over to Showtime. I don't see it happening because I mean, if Errol Spence gets the fights that we think he's going to get.
Did he basically? Then he said pay-per-view after a while. Said he want to split the pot 50-50 down the middle. No, not if
no. But Errol Spence gonna be fighting better caliber competition and he's more known. And he bringing 3 belts. No, it's gonna be something like 60-40. But that's because, man, that's why I said Terrence Crawford need to get away from Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? Because Bob Arum is stopping this fight from happening now. You know what I'm saying?
I heard a few people ask Bomac about that shit. He was dodging the questions. They asked Bomac about it. He was dodging the question, saying that this is what I heard. So we getting money over there. We getting money. He don't really want Crawford to go in there and mess up the gravy train because if they take a loss, that $3 million gonna turn that probably $500K fuck with Bob Arum slave money. He gonna be on number.
But that's why I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I can't stand Bomac fat ass. That fat motherfucker always talking. I'm like, quit eating all that fried chicken, you Kentucky fried chicken eating motherfucker.
Yeah, it's in there 4 times. That's mine.
I don't be mad at him, right?
Pizza Hut eating ass. No, he always running his fucking mouth, but you don't get your big ass in there and do shit. Shut your fat ass up.
He the manager, the cook, the coach, he everything. He getting that bag. He worried about his bag.
Shit, we know he the cook. I mean, look at that motherfucking stomach like he about ready to give birth to twins.
Quintuplets.
Hell yeah, something. But dude, I tell him, dude, that's not cool being that, being up in age like you is, being having all that weight on you, man. Like, you got you slim down.
He used to be a boxer. He used to be a boxer. Oh shit.
Now I know he
coached Nazim, living a good life.
Hell yeah, steak and shrimp, you know what I'm saying, and lobsters. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker eating whole chickens. Fucking corners. He eating whole chickens and shit. Steak and lobster and rummy noodles and shit like that. That nigga don't do shit.
That motherfucker do like he eat a whole chicken though by himself. But I mean that's what it is. But I mean that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? About Errol stopping this is like, and I know this is wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That old motherfucker needs to just go ahead and croak. You know what I'm saying? He do. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happened when he do get out the way or whatever. Man, I don't wish no bad amongst nobody, but it's gonna be interesting to see when he get out the way. What top rank vision gonna be? That's gonna be one of the most intriguing things in boxing. Hey, his son died. I forgot how his son died in an accident a couple years ago. He was all messed up and stuff about that.
Of course,
I'm a sucker for boxing. Purchase ESPN Plus app. Showtime, HBO on all Mexican channel. Yeah, I got the ESPN Plus app. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that free 7-day trial today. See how the ESPN Plus app is.
The ESPN app is more than boxing, man. That's where people have this misconception that it's just boxing. It's not. You're gonna have a lot of college football and stuff on a regular basis.
Oh well, you know something? Because I heard that. Then they got me now. You know what I'm saying? Because I love college football, so.
And they got all the old fights on there in good quality. Yep.
Okay. Well, hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna fuck with it.
Let me see. Bomac, G though, bro, real talk. What else? What else y'all got in here, man? If Errol die, does that void Crawford contract? Hell no. Top rank like a public company. Ain't like top rank like a public company. This ain't no fucking goosing, teen goosing. This is real business. Bye. Go.
Yeah, CJ, I think Top Rank is a publicly traded company. I think, I'm not sure though.
Go. Oh, he gone now. All right. That nigga's getting on my nerves. Nigga need a life. I'm broke, bro. It's all I can afford. I feel you. Struggle out here is real. Bomac said Thurman could beat Spence. Yeah, we talked about it. I mean, they just think Thurman probably easier fight, but Thurman a tough matchup for Terrence Crawford. That's an interesting matchup. Who y'all got? TJ
from a stylistic standpoint? I ain't gonna lie. From a stylistic standpoint, Thurman versus Crawford is gonna be a very high stakes chess match. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Keith Thurman was on top of his game.
Yeah, if Keith Thurman stop loading up, if he load up, Crawford probably gonna pick up on that. But if he land,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Squallow, Leonhardt said, "Who you got? CB, Dylan Shaw, TJ Dillashaw, Cody tonight in the UFC."
TJ Dillashaw gonna whoop Cody Garbrandt ass. Dillashaw's on next level. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be like unanimous decision. I don't think he's gonna knock him out like he did last time. But I see Dillashaw getting the win.
All right, Lawrence RBE said Tevin Farmer should stay away from Tank, even if the bag is right. Well, yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, at the end of the day, he talked that talk though, so he got to back it up now, man. Regardless, he gonna get knocked out though. But that's another sucker play. People think Tevin can beat him. That's another fight I'll take money on. I don't even bet. I take money on that fight.
That's free money right there. That's free money. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna knock Tevin eyes straight. Motherfucker, like Tevin Campbell when he done.
That's a hell of that.
What kind of dog you got? TBC. I got a Labrador mixed with a terrier. Crawford is going to make Spence work around the ring. Spence gonna cut that motherfucker ring off on his ass. Crawford gonna have to sit down and fight.
Oh yeah,
that'd be interesting. At some point, he's gonna have to sit down. Farmer food for Tank. I agree.
Bomac
Bud mouthpiece. Listen to this Harold Tatum. He says Bomac is Bud's mouthpiece. He wouldn't have never known Bud wanted to fight Spence if Bomac didn't talk that shit. Yeah, he is. He like the Angel Garcia, Kenny Porter of that thing, man.
Yeah.
Legendary Top Cat said, peace, y'all. Check out my new video on Fred from Barbershop Conversation. All right, we're going to check you out. Fred be having all types of shit going on in his motherfucking videos. His shit raw.
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
The motherfucker talking on my shit. I say, shut the fuck up. Kids be crying in Fred's shit. Fred, my nigga, though. I fuck with Fred, man.
Oh, yeah, Fred, good people.
Yeah, Tank Dog Walks, Farmer. Oh, you were saying before I cut you off like 30 minutes ago that you got your shirts from Black Fight Fan?
Yeah, it's, right on shopfightfan.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few of them hoes in a minute, man. I'm going through a situation. I might go back to General Motors. I don't know right now, man. I'm trying to figure some shit out, school clothes and shit. Lawrence RBE say just to support, appreciate it, fam. Deontay Bum, what's going on? I don't know what he talking about. Why y'all blocked that? He didn't say shit wrong. Shit, his name was Deontay Bum. I ain't mad at him. As long as he don't come here disrespecting. Ronald Franklin, is it going to be opposite from T-Bud like when Floyd fought Marquez? It ain't gonna be no shit like Floyd and Marquez. You talking about Bud and Spence?
Hell no.
That bitch gonna be like, that bitch might be on some Madonna type shit, some Madonna Floyd type shit. The Bud's still energetic though. So Bud still got all his full. Errol Spence a little bit more calculated than him. That's gonna be a good. I can't really explain. It could be like a Duran type of Sugar Ray Leonard type of thing where Errol Spence stabilizes. He stabilizes Terrence Crawford, and Crawford got to bang it out. And that Sugar Ray Leonard fight and Roberto Duran fight. When I first seen it, I think you can make a case that Sugar Ray Leonard won that fight. I used to be scared to say that though because everybody just made it seem like Duran won it clear cut. But I can make a case that Duran won that fight. I'm gonna do some blast. I'm gonna do a blast from the past this weekend, man. American boxing, very good. Wilder, strong American champion. Yeah, I appreciate it. I can't pronounce your name. Fuck that. Get his ass out of here. Okay, shit. Get his ass out of here, then. I got Bud over Spence by unanimous decision. I ain't mad at you. But bringing money here. Then I wouldn't bet on that fight. Wouldn't bet on that one, man. Wouldn't bet on it. Yeah, wouldn't bet on it, but yeah, I've been on this bitch too long anyway, bro. Thurman is only freak athlete in the division. I think he's one of the best athletes in boxing. I definitely agree. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. We probably gonna shoot some podcasts in a minute. I'm gonna go get my Bomac on, find me something to eat, and Bomac get money on the side from Aaron. He probably is, bro. Brian O'Leo. Probably is, man. Give out a few riches. I think LT Green should have a rich. I don't know why he ain't got one. I think Brian O'Leo should have a rich. Jamal Wright said I got Crawford quitting against Spence. I think Bud gonna have to die in that bitch, dude. Bud gonna have to die in that bitch, bro. He ain't gonna
ain't no quitting Bud. I disagree with that. Ain't no quitting Bud.
I'd be shocked if he quit, bro.
Me too.
I'd be shocked. Yeah, but Sugar Ray beat Durant and made him quit. Yeah, that was the ultimate trump card. That's why that show you a loss don't mean shit, because Sugar Ray Leonard was the second when he rematched Durant, that erased all doubt. He made that nigga quit. Deontay versus Ortiz proved Wilder is no bum. Exactly. Phone dead. Nah, peace, TBC. Yeah. I'm about to log off too. I gotta fight for myself. Tell me I can find you at CB.
Y'all can find me right here on YouTube at CB Sports TV, on Facebook, Carl Burrell, and on Instagram at _Gladiator81.
All right. I don't know if Callie's still around.
What's up, family?
Probably not. Oh yeah, we about to log off, man. Probably gonna do some podcasts if you're free. After I get my Bomac on. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at the Cali Enigma Boxing Sports Network, the Cali Enigma 2, the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter, and of course at S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. And of course we got our podcast. You guys know what it is, man. We spitting that fire, man. We got more coming today. But for now, I'm about to be out.
Oh yeah, y'all know where to find me at. Make sure y'all check the links in the description. Check out our new podcast, Raw and Uncut, featuring the Cali Enigma and myself. That link's in the description. You click on it, you can just download the app and go through the web address, sign up with your Facebook, Google, then comment, check us out there. That's our direct channel link. Take you straight to the Raw and Uncut podcast. Triple rated R, not for the kids' ears as well. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links into the description. Y'all know what the business is. One time for one time. Appreciate everybody that rolled through, man. Boxing KO Mints, Josh Pop, Akuma Deception, Battle Rifle, BJ Slugs, Gregory Wyatt, Lawrence RBE, Corey Lee Boxing, and everybody else. If I forgot you, I apologize. We go.